Charlie, a couple of comments from the session that I videoed over the weekend. So we'll start the tape and have a look at a couple of things. Here we go. So if we just stop here. So your position at the tap down is quite good. Your back angle is correct. So that's good. We might, just having a look at this and a couple of the others, we might just see if we can get those elbows through a little bit further. And it looks possibly like we might better move your feet towards the stern just a little bit. So we push away here, and this is where we need to get the left pushing out a little bit faster. Put new function on this, and I'm having a bit of trouble with it. There it is. That left hand should be in front of the right here, and that's why we end up having just a little bit of wobble in the boat. If we watch what happens, see the hands, there's not quite enough room. We just need to get that left fractionally further in front, and I'll have a chat with you about how to fix that. Now, next thing to note is we really need to push our arms out a bit straighter before our back comes away. So it's the hands away, when the arm's straight, then the shoulder rocks over. Sort of, if you almost picture someone holding your wrist and pulling your wrist out, and at that point, once your arm's straight, then your shoulder starts to move. So if we have a look now what happens, we've got our shoulders just in front of our hips here, and the knees are breaking. So that angle that we're really looking for is more like that in our rockover. So at the moment we're more like that. So there's a few degrees more rockover that we've got to achieve. Then as we come forward, you can see that actually the bum comes back up underneath the shoulders. So the little bit of rockover we had, we've now lost. And what that means is we're just losing a lot of length. If you were rocked over, we'd be talking about sort of that degree of rockover, but we'd be saying that our hands would probably be out there as a result. So it's just costing us a bit of length, but it's also not putting us in the strongest position. So we'll just advance a stroke or two, slow it down, same thing every stroke. Now what we're going to have a look at is tap down's alright, just having a look there. We'll wait for one more stroke since you had a look on that one. Now let's just have a look at this point here. We're coming forward, absolutely no squaring. This is the point. As your hands pass your ankles, the squaring should have well and truly commenced, and it hasn't. So what happens is we get all the way there, and suddenly, boom, there it is, and it's a sort of a flick over and a placement at the same moment. But let's just have a look. So there we are, there. Now note the angle of the shin there. Now watch what happens as we actually get the blade locked into the water. Now the blade's locked into the water, and that's the angle of the shin. So you can see how much length we've lost by not being squared up and placing it more dynamically than we have. So we'll advance, same thing each stroke. Tap outs are nice. Your balance is getting better and better. We've just got to really work on that rock over and that squaring up. And you can see it again there, boom, place. So we'll give you a couple of exercises when I see you, and I'll upload this now. Thanks a lot, Charlie.